All right, so in today's film session, we are going to take a look at inside rolls, scenarios where you should be inside rolling, and more importantly, kind of the vision, what to look for and how to spot a scenario in which an inside roll may be appropriate. So we're going to watch some of the videos a little choppy, but they're good examples here. So boom, what do we see here? What we see here is his head is up as he's dodging to the cage, and you can see he's looking here. What's this guy doing? And boom, here. What's that guy doing? You can kind of tell he's already kind of setting up for the inside roll here. It's not necessarily a great scenario, except this defender is overplaying the high side a little bit, which means he's going to be able to put his butt right here on his hip and then just break inside off of that. Let me get these cleared, and we'll come back to the pointer and watch how it plays out. And I'll let you watch it again. We have a replay here. Watch, she sees it already. Boom, gets the butt in there. Inside roll, score. The help can't get there. That's the important part here. You can see where he's looking again. As soon as he breaks that inside roll off, you can see his head. He's not looking here. He's looking here. Where is the help? And am I going to be able to get to this point and get my shot off before the help can get to me? And that is what he's looking for, and he did end up having time. Boom. And you can see he looks back to the cage once he knows he's clear. Now here is another one, and we kind of have a setup dodge into this. Inside roll. And you can see here, this one was a little bit more quick and just kind of happened. But as you see, the help is coming. He knows the help is coming. He was thinking he was going to try to wrap right around and get this off here. The help is going to get there and meet him, and the help is actually going to come too high, and they end up both being high. Instead of pinching him where you kind of have him pinched between here, they're going to end up both coming in a little bit too high, and then he's going to murk that on the inside. See, inside, they both way overplayed that, and then he beats that inside. Now, this one is another one where I want to show the vision. Look at that beautiful pick. Actually, we're going to go back to the beginning of this here, because you see right here, the whole time he was dodging, I paused a little late. I should have paused it just a hair before that, but look at what he's looking at. Boom. And you've got a guy sealed here. This defender that might be help, he's being sealed by his player, and then this guy's just a little bit too far away. So you can see him looking up the field. Now you could argue, hey, he's looking to feed. Yeah, that's probably what he was doing, but as he's looking to feed, he's noticing a huge space here, and he's got a short stick defender on him. So watch how that plays out as we watch the rest of the play. Inside roll, sticks it. So he did know that Mellon was on his way. Mellon was getting close, but there's the inside roll, and you can see he sees that the help is coming now, and it is in the form of an All-American defender, and I'm just going to inside roll, get my hands free, get that shot right off. Let's go back to here, and I'm going to just rewind this a little bit so we can see that again. Got on the inside, sees the help's coming, gets the shot right off. Doesn't try to get too close to the cage before finishing. Now, this one is going to be, it's going to have a, let me go back on this also. Right here, you can see he's already looking. As he's dodging, and I'd call this one more of a scout, in the sense that I get a feeling that they had kind of figured out by this point, hey, they're not going, they're not sliding. So you can see his head is up. Yeah, is he looking to feed? Yeah, he may have had this guy here, but he sees a defender here, and eventually you're going to see, if you watch this guy, this guy's going to turn his head away. We've got a defender here, so we have some guys looking to help. This guy's covering his cutter up here. So as we watch this play out, everybody's gone. Nobody's looking. This is why I think this is a scout. You look at this guy, he's not paying attention. This guy's kind of still watching backside. I think he must be marking him. This guy's covering the cutter. So I feel like this is a scout. They knew, hey, listen, if we go, nobody's coming. He busts that inside roll, buries it. We'll watch it again here, a little bit more full-time for you. Inside roll, buries it. And, I mean, you could tell that was the plan. That was one of those ones that was just planned out. He looks up, no hesitation. Inside roll, finish. Bang, bang. And you hear coaches a lot talk about good time. That was a good time to go. That was a good time to inside roll. I mean, it was just a perfect scenario for him to bust that play. Now, this is going to be more of a, hey, I'm a big guy. So what we're seeing here, once again, we see crease is sealed. So the guy, this defender here that could end up being the help, he's being sealed off, and we're seeing these other guys here. We're also seeing a shorty and a very big lumbering lacrosse player here that has that shorty by a little bit in terms of the size. So this is just a real quick decision here. He's gonna I don't know that he knows he's gonna inside roll him, but once he gets up on him, oh, maybe he did. Boom, boom. And that's just a big boy deciding to go to the rack. So you can watch it again. Nothing really fancy here. Just, set him up inside. He knows he's got a shorty that has no reach whatsoever on him. That was just a matchup scenario. This one, you're going to see kind of him rock him into submission here. And he goes inside roll. So we'll watch this one, and I'll stop it on the slow-mo here and draw this up a little bit. So boom, he comes up, and he's looking, and this one is not a good time. This does not look like one of those scenarios. I think this is a guy who's legitimately kind of acting and flying by the seat of his pants. We have help right here. We have help on the high side. We have a well-positioned help here. Now, what's going to happen is 21 here is going to over-pursue on the high side, which is going to give him that inside back. So we'll take a look. There it goes. And then this is a scenario. 21, he should have hung out. Had 21 hung out a little bit longer, you see we had the backside coming to help the crease. So 21, now that he knows the slide came, he's trying to go back to the hole to find one. What he should have done is either, I guess ideally this guy shouldn't have over pursued. Number 3 here. He shouldn't have over pursued giving him the inside roll, but he should have been paying a little bit closer attention as he's getting away to what's going on, because you're going to see him start to retreat. And he's going to find a guy. See, he's like, oh, boom, I'm going to cover this guy, or maybe I'm going to cover this guy. And nobody pursues ball inside roll. So that was kind of him inside rolling when someone overplayed. And that's what you end up with. So idea just being, typically you want to make sure before you try to start busting the inside roll that the help isn't there, that the help's not going to come and beat on you. And if you have that room and if you see that space is there, you can kind of set your guy up for that inside roll by getting him high enough and then coming inside and trying to cut underneath him and try to beat the help to that spot. And then if you can't beat the help to that spot, you can always retreat back behind the cage if you have space. The kicker being, you don't want to overcommit to that dodge to the point that the help gets there and now you're getting sandwiched, beat on, turnover, ball in the goalie's stick going back the other way. You want to make sure that you have the space, and where you have it, attack it and attack it violently to take advantage of that matchup opportunity and to get there before that help does. So that is my little spiel on inside rolls.